Hi guys, this is Lana and welcome back to my channel. And this is going to be a general read for the week of June 16th through the 22nd for air signs, which is Aquarius, Gemini, and Libra. I went ahead and pulled the cards and I'm going to just jump right in, okay? For the first card we got for you, we got the King of Rods, okay? But it was clarified with the Seven of Pentacles. So I feel like someone, maybe you or the person you're connecting to, is probably having some type of financial troubles or something surrounding their finances. I feel like they have something that they're very passionate in, that they're moving in or moving towards, and they're gonna have faith in themselves to be able to create this financial uh, wealth or to get out of this financial situation that they're in. But right now they're focusing on something that didn't turn out the way that they wanted to with the Seven of Pentacles in reverse. Something didn't something didn't return the abundance that they expected. Something did not go as planned. It could even be this connection. They probably thought that they could invest or not invest as much in this and still receive, but they're seeing that that's not how it works. You give what you put in, and sometimes things don't turn out the way you expect. And right next to that, we have the Four of Pentacles with the Four of Swords. So I feel like this is a person who used to rely on their financial security, stability, or their wealth, or their materialism as like a crutch or as like a trophy. Like they thought that it made them better than other people, or it made them more qualified, or it made them a better uh, option because they had so much. But I feel like they also were kind of selfish. So in them having all this greatness, it was great. But when you're not offering it, it's almost like, okay, good for you. What is that doing for me? And I feel like this person had to rest and reflect on themselves and why do they hold material wealth and materialism, or materialistic ideals so highly. Why do they validate themselves with what they can get? You know, I feel like they're doing a lot of reflecting, and I feel like they've gained a new sense of knowledge about themselves. I feel like they've also probably had to rest because, like I said, someone was very focused on something that didn't turn out the way that they expected, which could be financial or it really could be a connection, and it caused them to reflect on themselves and go ahead and rest and just to really think, uh, revisit certain situations, mentally, gain some sort of clarity, renew themselves so that when they, I guess, come back, they can go ahead and go after, whatever didn't work out the right way and make it into, or, change the situation so that it works out the way that they wanted, or so they can go after a connection that ended or is stagnant, so they can make it the way that they want or approach it the way that they want. Next to that, we have the Two of Cups. So this very well could be a connection, or this person may feel like they can't really move in this connection or move towards this connection because they're not financially as stable as they probably were at one point. But this is dealing with a connection with someone that you feel like had a lot of potential to become a soulmate almost. It's like an instantaneous connection. Like you may have just met this person, but you feel like you've known them for forever type of thing. It's like infatuated. This connection is very strong. But with that, clarifying this, we have the Chariot in reverse. Someone is kind of stuck in their head. They don't feel like they can come in and have a brand new beginning with you. They don't feel like they can charge in as passionately and vigilantly towards the future with you as they want to. I feel like it's because some of them are stuck on this Seven of Pentacles in reverse, something that did not happen or turn out the way that they expected. And it might be the financial aspect of their life. They may have made a bad investment or something that ended up costing them more than it did, bring them back any abundance. And it's having them feel stuck, you know. And I feel like it also could be this connection. Feeling like the games or whatever they put in returned back to them what they put in, which was probably not as much, which is why it didn't turn out the way that they wanted or didn't grow the way that they wanted because they weren't putting in enough energy and time into the harvest. They probably were being selfish, holding back emotionally, holding back, opening up to you, trying to be reserved, and keeping things on the surface. Because this is a very surface person, materialistic, all about looks, things like that. But deeper, this is a person who probably didn't want to, open up to you. They just kept things pretty surface, but they reflected on it, and they know that that's the reason that the way that they showed up in the past is the reason they couldn't, or they don't feel like they can just charge in and have a brand new beginning with you right now. With the Six of Cups, which is the next card, it was clarified with the Five of Swords and the King of Pentacles in reverse. So someone may very well be going through some financial things because it's a lot of Pentacle cards for this to be an air sign reading. But I feel like this is someone of your past or someone you've known for a while, maybe even have kids with. You share a great deal of emotions, or you have a lot of love for this person. It's like a naive, innocent love. Like you guys probably knew each other when you were children, like I said, or you've seen each other grow up, or you've known each other from a very important stage of their life or phase. You guys met a while ago, and you've been able to see the transition. And I feel like they're trying to leave these swords, in the past. They want to leave the conflict, the petty bickering, the manipulation, the heartbreak, the indecisiveness, all that in the past. They want to clear out the past, negative energy with you, because they want to rekindle something of the past. But they're feeling kind of like jaded, I guess you can say, with this King of Pentacles in reverse. They're feeling like they don't have what it takes. Like they can't trust their own self or their abilities. Maybe because something didn't turn out the way that they expected, or that they're used to things turning out, so it's got them second guessing themselves and feeling like you don't want them, or like their chances of coming back are like just not as high as they probably were in the at first, in the beginning of the connection. This person could be a person who clings to material wealth, as a sense of validation, and with them not being able to be as secure in their financials, is really messing up their mind. This could be a earth sign because there's a lot of pentacle cards, and I'm an earth sign, and financial security and love kind of go hand in hand for us. So it could be a person with earth in their charts, or it could just be a person who's very focused on their business, their security, their career, things like that. The next card we have is the Temperance in reverse, and that's clarified by the Knight of Swords and the Six of Swords. And with this Temperance in reverse, I feel like someone is kind of indecisive or confused. They're facing a little bit of confusion on where to go, or what's the next step, or what direction they should take it. Probably a business venture, or even what step to take in order to move towards this connection. And I feel like they're in that confusion because they're so stuck on what happened that they can't change. That they can't change at this point. But they will move out of this confusion. I feel like once they start to ground themselves a little bit more, talk to God, talk to Spirit, get a little bit more intertwined with this universe, and realizing that we create, what we want mentally and through our actions. I feel like as they get more balanced, they're going to get a sense of clarity, a sense of direction. They're going to feel more guided and balanced inside, because they're going to feel like not only are they moving off of their own knowledge, but they have higher entities helping them. Because this is like an angel. I'm sorry. But this probably is a person who's kind of religious or has a lot of faith, but has let that dwindle a little bit, and they put a lot of their energy and faith into them being able to buy whatever they want, get whatever they want, create financially what they want. And this has them, doubting themselves, doubting their abilities to create what they want, their faith in themselves. But once they get that balance back in themselves and confidence, they're going to find balance, and they're going to be able to find a clear direction as to what to, where to go. And I get that with this Knight of Swords. They're going to get that balance again, and they're going to be able to feel like they can approach whatever opposition is ahead of them, whatever, this is a very kind of persevering card, having knowledge and knowing that you can charge towards whatever you want, resiliently. I feel like this person's going to step into that confidence again, and they're going to go ahead and move on to calmer waters, not necessarily from you or anything like that, but move on from this mental conflict that they've been in with this Five of Swords, to find peace, and maybe even to find you, because there's two people in that card. Maybe even come pick you up and put you in a boat too. And as the overall energy, we have the Queen of Cups in reverse, clarified by the Seven of Rods. I feel like this is kind of you, or how they're seeing you. I feel like they see you as a person who is very nurturing, loving, compassionate, like a motherly, unconditional type of love you gave them. You probably always was very empathetic towards them, or open towards them. I feel like they feel like you may not be as open to their return, or that you might not want them as much, especially since they're going through all this troubles of trying to grow stability and things like that. They feel like you might not be as open to their offer. You might be a little bit more defensive and guarded, or not. I feel like, but when I see the Seven of Swords, Seven of Rods right here, I feel more so like they feel like you're going to be maybe defensive, but you're going to have boundaries. You're not going to just be like, oh, hey, come back in, hey, he's here. Because with the Six of Rods, it's right here. So in the past, you may have been, giving this person a lot of attention, a lot of love, a lot of nurturing with that Queen of Cups and the upright. But you're not really giving them the attention, because you're kind of guarded, or you're guarding your own energy. And I do not own the rights to this music. Let me put that out there. I don't know if I said that already, but I do not own the rights to this music. And this music is throwing me off a little bit. But they feel like you're going to be setting boundaries, or you're not going to just welcome them right back in. They're going to have to work for it. They're going to have to work hard to get back in your good graces for you to let down that rod and let them in. The song that's playing right now is Monica, Everything to Me. But I feel like they feel like you are everything that they want right now, everything that they want to invest in. With the Eight of Cups in reverse, I feel like they want to return. They want to return. They want you to return. They want to get back to how things were. They want to grow. They want to invest. They just have to get out of their own heads, believe in themselves, learn from the situation, and that'll put them back on the right path towards you. Yeah, I hope that resonates. Leave a comment below if it did. And thank you for watching this video. Like, share, and subscribe. And I'll see you in my next video.